A pleasant morning to each and everyone. I am Oliver G. Gabriel, and I am here together with my groupmates to discuss designing and implementing branding strategy. So to begin with, let us first identify what is branding strategy. So basically, branding strategy, mahalaga talaga siya kasi it is a company's way of how they will help their consumers better understand the product and services that they render. Kasi kung walang branding strategy, magkakaroon ng conflict. Maaaring hindi maintindihan ng consumers kung para saan ba talaga o ano ba talaga yung product or services na ino-offer mo. At pag nangyari yun, maaapektuhan nito yung brand image ng company mo mismo or the brand itself ng product. So basically, there are two important strategic tools na ginagamit sa brand strategies. So sa branding strategies, ang unang strategic tool na ginagamit is the brand product matrix at ang second one naman is the brand hierarchy. So ang brand product matrix, isa siyang graphical representation kung saan nakalagay lahat ng brands and products na binibenta ng company. So sa brand product matrix, yung column niya, doon nakapaloob lahat ng product na binibenta ng company under different brands. While doon naman sa brand product matrix, pag sa row naman, doon yung mga existing or current product na meron yung company na ino-offer niya na may pare-parehong brands. So brand hierarchy naman, pinapakita niya or sinasummarize niya lahat ng branding strategy na meron ng isang firm sa pamamagitan ng pagpapakita ng mga numbers and nature of common and distinctive brand elements across the firm's or the company's product line. So now, let us identify the difference between branding strategy and brand architecture. So sabi nga natin kanina, brand strategy is a manifestation of all the numbers and nature of common and distinctive brand elements na meron ng isang product na binebenta ng isang company. So, kung brand architecture naman ang pag-uusapan natin, isa siyang system or sistema from the word itself, na kung saan ino-organize niya yung brand of a certain product or services para mas matulungan ng firm yung consumers na mas maintindihan or mas mapadaling mapa-access or mas mapadali silang makarelate sa product or services na yon. At para mas malaki yung possibility na magkaroon sila ng eagerness to purchase that certain product. So now, let us identify the role of brand architecture. So the first role in the brand architecture is to clarify. So pag yung brand architecture, nakakatulong siya para mas malinawan yung consumers kung para saan ba talaga yung product nila. In that sense, mai-improve yung understanding nila about that product and mas maliliwanagan sila kung para saan at bakit sila gumagamit ng product na to. So, in a firm's side, mas madali nilang mai-communicate yung similarities and differences between individual products. Meaning, mas madali nilang maipaintindi sa consumers kung bakit sila nagkaroon ng ganung product, ano yung purpose nila, why they have created such product, and kung ano yung need na masasatisfy nito. Ang second role naman ng brand architecture is to motivate. Motivate kasi namamaximize niya yung transfer ng equity from a brand to individual product. Meaning, mas nagkakaroon o mas napapalakas nito yung brand image ng business. And in that sense, mas nabibigyan ng opportunity or mas nagkakaroon ng mas malaking chance na yung consumers is magkaroon ng repeat purchase. Dahil na-satisfy ng company yung need or yung maybe na-exceed nila yung expectation na ina-expect ng isang consumer from a certain product. So for the important definition, the first one that we will define is the product line. So as we all know, product line can be understood as an array of related products under specific brands offered by a particular company. Ang isang halimbawa nito ay ang Nestle. Nestle at Milkmaid. So, ang product line nun is yung Milkmaid. Pwede rin siya yung Nestle tapos Maggi. Kasi yung Maggi, food product naman, na under din naman ang Nestle. So, the second one is the product mix, also known as the product assortment. So, this is the set of all product line and items that a particular seller makes available to buyers. Ibig sabihin, halimbawa na lamang nito is yung R&B dyan sa tabi ng Lasal. Nagbebenta sila ng shirts, pants, and dresses. Yung sa shirts nila, nandoon na yung casual, formal, at yung mga regular, yung pang-formal lang natin. So, example siya ng product mix. So, yung third one naman is the brand mix or brand assortment. Ang isang halimbawa naman nito is yung mga SM Department Store, Robinsons, and Walter Mart. Kung saan nagtitinda sila or under nila, sila yung retailer na under yung iba't ibang brand labels naman. Kaya, mas malaki yung effect nun sa brand image ng isang company. So now, let's proceed to the breadth of branding strategies. So, for the breadth of product mix, under nyo, aggregate the market factors, category factors, and environmental factors. So, for the depth of product mix naman, it helps the company examines the percentage of sales and profits contributed ng bawat isang item sa product line nila. So, basically, isa siya sa mga factors na kino-consider ng company whenever they plan or decide whether or not to increase the length of the product line by means of adding new variants and items typically expands the market coverage or mas napapalawak nila yung sakop and therefore yung market share mas lumalaki. And so dahil din doon, mas lumalaki or mas nag-increase yung cost na ginagamit ng company. So for the depth of branding strategy naman, it is the number in nature of different brands marketed in the product class sold by a firm. It is also referred as the brand portfolio. Portfolio kasi parang nandun na lahat kung bakit nabuo yung brand na yun, para saan, yung purpose ng brand, ano yung objectives nila, at ano yung ways na ginagawa nila para yung brand nila mas makilala pa sa market. So this is also the main reason of depth of branding strategy is to pursue different market segments and different channels of distribution or different geographic boundaries. So mas napapalawak niya. Yung aim niya is mas mapalawak pa yung sakop ng company, yung magiging target market nila para kumbaga mas lumaki or mas makilala pa yung brand nila sa iba't ibang regions. So it also maximizes the market coverage and minimize the brand overlap. So for the depth of branding strategy naman, the number and nature of a different brands marketed in the product class sold by the firm. It is also referred as the brand portfolio. It is the reason or the main reasons of branding strategy is to pursue different markets. Ibig sabihin, yung objective ng firm para dahil gagamit sila ng mga branding strategy is para mas mapalawak yung sakop nila. Ibig sabihin, para mas ma-reach nila yung wide varieties of target market at mas in that sense mas makikilala yung brand nila sa iba't ibang regions and yung opportunity nila mas magiging maganda. Kasi nga kung mapupursue nila yung different market segments, different channels of distribution and different geographic boundaries, parang success na yun sa company. Kasi na yun, maaari natin sabihin na, oo, hindi pa tayo ganun ka competitive as compared to other brands. Pero yung makilala ka lang ng market, mahalaga na yun. Kasi doon naman nag-i-start yung lahat, yung maging noticeable ka sa mga tao. So, it maximizes market coverage din and minimize the brand overlap.
Lahat nga po ng sinabi kanina ni Oliver, ito po ang halimbawa ng mga Ford brand portfolio. Next naman po is designing a brand portfolio. These are the basic principles of designing a brand portfolio. First is maximize market coverage so that no potential customers are being ignored. And also, minimize brand overlap so that brands aren't competing among themselves to gain the same customers' approval. Yun nga, yung sa minimize brand overlap, yun nga, di ba pag brand portfolio, parang same kayo ng mga name. Sisiguraduhin natin na kahit magkakaiba tayo ng product within a company, kailangan kahit yung brand image, brand name nyo is pare-parehas, sisiguraduhin na hindi masasapawan ng isa yung isa. Next is brand roles in the portfolio. Merong 4 na roles yung brand portfolio. First is flankers, cash cows, low-end entry-level, and high-end prestige brands. Dun sa flanker, a flanker brand, also known as a fighter brand, is a new product launch in a market by the company in the same category wherein an established brand is already positioned. This is primarily primarily done for the increased market share as well as to cater to the need of the segment of the customers. Ay, sorry. Next is the cash cow brand. Ito yung parang pinag-aralan na dati dun sa mark marketing and consumer behavior natin, yung tungkol sa cash cow, yung merong yung relationship between the product at saka nung brand name. A cash cow brand is that product in the brand portfolio that has reached the maturity level in the product life cycle but is able to bring in profits necessary for its survival. These brands are not removed from the market because necessary cash is flowing in through its sale, which is better than incurring heavy costs on the launch of a new product. Dito mo madedetermine kung mag stay pa ba yung product or magkikreate ka na ba ng bagong product sa market. Nandun yung merong apat doon na square, tapos merong pinapakita na star, tapos meron din yung mga dog. Next is brand hierarchy. A means of summarizing the branding strategy by displaying the number and nature of common and distinctive brand elements across the firm's product, revealing the explicit ordering of brand elements. A useful means of graphical portraying of a firm's branding strategy. Doon sa brand hierarchy, meron siyang apat na level. Yan, ito siya, yung corporate brand, family brand, tapos ay corporate brand, family brand, individual brand, and modifier item or model. Ang halimbawa po ng corporate, first is the corporate brand equity. It occurs when relevant constituents hold strong, favorable, and unique associations about the corporate brand in memory. Encompasses a much wider range of associations than a product brand. Ang kadalasan pati dito sa corporate brand equity, parang nile-name nila yung brand nila based sa name mismo ng company. Halimbawa is yung Coca-Cola. Isa siyang example ng corporate brand. Next is the family brands. Brands applied across in a range of product categories. An efficient means to link common associations to multiple but distinct products. Halimbawa naman nito ay yung mga Johnson and Johnson. Yung ninename nila yung product nila na parang nandun, kunwari is yung merong Johnson Baby Shampoo, Johnson Lotion, Johnson, basta bawat product na category, hindi nawawala yung brand name na Johnson Johnson. Yun yung isa po. Next naman is yung individual brands at yung iba pa na i-discuss naman ni Janine Pasakon.
So, para naman po ipagpatuloy yung brand hierarchy levels, ako naman po yung mag-report ng individual brands. So, individual brands is restricted to essentially one product category. So, yung product category po, yun po yung types ng products or services. For example po, mga shampoo, beverages, and foods, mga ganun. Tapos, there may be multiple product types offered on the basis of different models, package sizes, flavors, and etc. For example po, yung Nestle. Under po ng Nestle, yung mga beverages like Nestea, Nescafe, Milo, Nido. Kahit po magkakasama po sila sa isang brand, ay magkakaiba pa rin po sila ng attributes na binibigay. Tapos, ang advantage naman po ng individual brands ay binibigyan po niya ng image and identity yung kada product. Next naman po ay modifiers. Signals, refinements, or differences in the brand related to factors such as quality levels, attributes, functions, etc. plays an important organizing role in communicating how different products within a category that share the same brand name are. For example po, yung under po ng Nestle, yung Nescafe, Milo, tsaka po Bear Brand. Yung Nescafe po, ang attributes po niya ay nagbibigay po siya ng coffee aroma. Yung Milo naman po, energizes the body and mind of the person. Tsaka po yung Bear Brand naman po, it gives nutrients. So, ito po ay mahalaga para ma-distinguish yung brand according to the different types of items or models involved. Next naman po ay corporate image dimensions. So, ang corporate image dimensions po, dapat kino-consider niya yung corporate product attributes, benefits, or attitudes, people and relationships, values and programs, tsaka corporate credibility. For example po, yung Jollibee, isa po siyang example po ng corporation. And meron po siyang quality, masabi po natin high quality siya kasi nakakagain siya ng high demand. Tapos innovativeness po kasi every year nagkakaroon ng pagbabago sa menu niya. For example po, nagkaroon po ng Choco Mallow Pie, Choco Float. Tapos po, yung customer orientation naman po, yung Jollibee po, maganda naman po yung customer service na binibigay niya, yung pamamalakad niya sa mga customers. Tapos, concern with the environment, social responsibility. So, ang Jollibee po, meron po siyang CSR. And yung CSR po niya, nag-involve siya sa education, livelihood development, leadership development, and disaster response. For example po, yung Busog-Lusog Talino na project ng Jollibee na nagmi-mitigate ng hunger at saka ng undernourishment ng undernourishment. Tapos sa corporate credibility po, expertise, trustworthy, tsaka likability. So, yung corporate credibility ng Jollibee po ay maaasahan kasi medyo meron siyang mga major relations kung saan binabalita or yung binabalita or nagkakaroon, feature yung Jollibee Corporation. Next naman po ay brand hierarchy decisions. So, sa brand hierarchy decisions, kasama po dyan yung number of hierarchy levels, levels of awareness and associations, linking brands at different levels, tsaka linking brands across products. So, ang brand hierarchy decision, sinasummarize to yung brand strategy ng ng isang brand. Next naman po ay number of hierarchy levels. Sa number of hierarchy levels naman po, nakapaloob ang principle of simplicity at principle of clarity. So, yung hierarchy levels po, kailangan simple lamang siya para hindi magkaroon ng complications. Tapos, sa clarity naman po, kailangan organize yung levels para makita agad yung relations. Next naman po, ay levels of awareness and associations. Nakapaloob naman po dyan yung principle of relevance tsaka principle of differentiation. So, for example po, under po ng P&G ay yung sabong panlaba na Ariel tsaka Downy. So, principle of relevance po, pareho po silang sabong panlaba. Kaya nagkakaroon din po ng confusion yung mga consumer kung anong pipiliin nila. Pero, dun sa principle of differentiation, meron silang sariling attributes. For example po, yung Ariel, nagpo-provide po siya ng pure cleanliness. Samantalang yung Downy naman po, para po sa fabric softener. So, doon naman po sa linking bands at different levels, nakapaloob po dyan yung principle of prominence. So, ang prominence po, ibig sabihin po niyan, importance or noticeable yung product na yon according sa attributes na binibigay niya. For example po, yung P&G, under po niya yung Head and Shoulder, tsaka Pantene. So, yung Pantene, mas kilala po siya para sa styling, straightening, tsaka repairing. Samantalang ang Head and Shoulder, mas kilala naman po siya para po ma-solve yung dandruff. At para naman po sa huling brand hierarchy decisions, nandito po si Aaron para i-report yung linking brands across products.
For cost marketing to build brand equity, here's the definition. The process of formulating and implementing marketing activities that are characterized by an offer from the field that contribute a specified amount to a designated cost when a customer engage in a revenue providing stage that satisfy organization and individual objectives. So, sa paggamit po ng marketing, cost marketing para makapag-build ng brand equity, ay kailangan pong mag-formulate at mag-implement ng bagong activity sa isang marketing. So, may advantage po yung cost marketing. And first po ay building brand awareness, enhancing brand image, establish brand credibility, evoking brand feelings, creating a sense of brand community, eliciting brand engagement. So, last po ay yung green marketing. A special case of cost marketing that is particularly concerned with environment. Explosion of environmental friendly product and marketing programs. Example po nito ay yung sa Coca-Cola. First, adopt a strong customer focus. For linking brands across product, principle of commonality. The more common element shared by product, the stronger its linkage or the relationship
So yun po. Basically po, sinasabi ko dito. Pag yung product po ay magka-align, and then parehas po sila ng elements ng vector reference. First, adapt a strong customer focus.